It is Thanksgiving week and I am home for the holiday at my parents' home in LA, and I'm currently in my room at my parents' home, so my childhood room. And my goal today slash this week is to clean out my closet. I have a lot of clothes that have just been with me throughout all of the years, and I need to do some cleaning out. Basically, I just need to really make some room. I want to be able to just get it all down to a reasonable amount and then take it with me to Michigan, so then I just have all of my clothes in one place. Right now I have the majority of the clothes that I wear in Michigan, and then I have a couple of things that I wear when I'm back at home, but I just want to consolidate it all and just get rid of anything that I just don't wear anymore. I don't really have a plan yet, so we are just going to make this up as I go. The general idea is to make different piles of clothes that I'm either going to get rid of slash donate or maybe give away to some family members or friends. And I don't think I'm going to sell anything because I'm honestly a little bit too lazy to do that, but we'll see. So what we're working with here is my closet, which on one side has some shirts, some skirts, and dresses, and on the other side there are some jeans, sweatshirts, and jackets, and some of this is also my mom's stuff mixed in. I also have a dresser with loungewear, activewear, some shorts, more loungewear and activewear, and pajamas and that kind of stuff. Sorry for this really frightening Adele t-shirt. I then have another dresser where I have a bunch of t-shirts, so short sleeve, long sleeve, and some swimsuits. And then next to my room, I have a cupboard where there are more jeans and sweaters. I have a feeling most of these things I'm going to get rid of because I pretty much have everything that I like to wear in Michigan, and actually even there I can do some cleaning out as well. I'm going to make two piles behind me. This side will be things that I'm going to get rid of or donate, and this side will be things that I'll keep. I have so many of these types of shirts where it's like a free shirt, and you know, you can wear them as pajamas, or if you're doing, I don't know, yard work, like I ever do yard work. So I always end up keeping these, but I think I need to just get rid of them. Now I'm moving on to loungewear, and I kept a lot of these items like this Adele shirt for sentimental value, and I also have a lot of Cal gear, which you'll see, some of which I've had since freshman year, so had to get rid of that. Making some progress. These are things that I'm getting rid of. There are a couple of items that I initially had in the keep pile, but then moved over to this one. This is what I'm keeping so far, and all of this right now is kind of like t-shirt, activewear, loungewear territory. So I've emptied these three drawers. This has some swimsuits. I'll just worry about that a little later. Here are a bunch of socks and tights, which I will also worry about later. I just don't want to think about accessories at this moment. And these bottom two drawers are now empty. These top ones are socks, underwear, etc. So I'll worry about that later. These are some black Zara high-waisted shorts that I bought in London a few years ago during the summer when I just needed another pair of shorts. They're super high-waisted, so I like these a lot. This is one of the first items of clothing I've ever thrifted, and I don't thrift that often. I have a denim jacket that I thrifted and a couple of shirts, but yeah, I was super excited to find Levi's that did fit me. It's an interesting color. It's kind of like a green blue wash. As you can see, I cut them and then I tried to hem them by hand here. But yeah, I think these are just a little bit too tight now and a little bit too short, so these will go into the donate pile. Look at how short this zipper fly is. I think I've had these since high school, maybe freshman year of college, back when low rise was the thing. Okay, moving on to jeans. Now, I know I speak for everyone when I say it's nearly impossible to find the pair of jeans that fits you well, and a lot of these fit me okay in the hips, or they were a good length, but they didn't really fit my waist. Some of them were just a little bit too tight for my liking or my style these days. Some of them were a little bit too ripped, as you can see right here. This was actually the one pair of jeans that I kept because they're super comfy, and I really wanted to keep these mom jeans from Topshop, but they're just a little too tight. I also went through a really strong printed and colorful jeans phase, as you can see, and some of them just don't even button up anymore, like this floral pair and red pair, and this one I'm showing is just a little too low waist. And of course, I had some Beetlejuice pants inspired by Tumblr girls of ages past, and while they did spark joy for me at one point, not so much anymore. These are now dressier bottoms, I guess you can say, so ones that I can wear to work and things like that. I really like this jogger style, and I think I just need to get it tailored so that it hits right above my ankle. I also really liked this wine-colored pair, and I also kept this gray pinstripe pair. This was one of the first pairs of pants I got when I started working in an office job, and it just doesn't fit me well, and these, I just didn't really like the material or the pattern anymore. I'm not the biggest skirt person, although I think I tried to be at one point, so I have some bodycon skirts that I got rid of, and other ones fit me fine, but they just, again, aren't really part of my style today. I actually love this neon floral skirt from J. Crew, and it's really good quality, but it's just a little bit too big. In terms of skirts I kept the sequin one because I think it's good for special occasions. I like this midi-length black skirt from Zara because it's a nice basic and can be dressed up or down. And I also really like this tweed teal skirt with a nice slit. I just need to get it tailored a bit so that it fits my waist a little more nicely. I also have this faux leather skirt from Zara, and I remember when this cut was all the rage, and I held on to it just in case because I do think it's cute. Also kept this pencil skirt that fits me pretty well, and this pinstripe button-down A-line skirt that I think is good for summer. I also love this linen skirt that I stole from my mom's closet. I love the detail of the buttons and the slits on the side, and I actually do wear this a lot in the summer. And this is a nice custom two-piece set that belonged to my grandmother, so I'm not going to take it back with me to Michigan, but definitely keeping it. Speaking of my grandmother, these are some silk shirts that belonged to her and my other grandma and my mom, so I'm keeping all of these because they are really good quality and mean a lot to me. Unlike these shirts that were from Primark and Zara that I have gotten plenty of use out of. Next up were dresses, which you can see here, and that teal one is actually my prom dress from high school, and then sweaters, but my camera battery ran out, so had to charge it and then fire it back up for jackets. I have a lot of blazers, but ended up getting rid of most of them. This hot pink one just is so 80s. This khaki jacket I've had for a while and served me well, as well as this other similar one, which I thrifted back in college. I only ended up keeping this black blazer, white blazer, this Chanel-esque jacket, I guess you can say, and this red wool coat, which I know kind of looks like a bathrobe, but I think it's cute. These are sweaters, more like pullover sweaters, or jumpers if you're British. And I'm going to go through these really quickly and then check back with you for the final tally. All right, sweaters are sorted, and those are all the clothes that were hiding in my drawers, in my closet. There's still some clothes in there because some of my mom's stuff is in here. So this, I'll probably do one more sort through just to make sure I really do want to keep all of these pieces of clothing. But let's do the final tally of what I'm getting rid of. T-shirts, 54. Workout / loungewear, 19. Shorts, 22. Jeans, 38. Trousers / pants, 11. Skirts, 12. Shirts, 20. Dresses, 14. Jackets, 16. Cardigans / sweaters, 19. And hoodies, 10. For a grand total of 235 pieces of clothing in this pile here. In terms of what I'm keeping, I haven't been keeping track, but this looks like it's roughly a third to a fourth of that amount. But as I said earlier, I do have the majority of the clothes that I wear on a regular basis in Michigan, and I want to do another closet clean out there and just consolidate everything. I'm going to be doing a part 2 to this video where I will be taking the clothes here that I've compiled to Michigan and then cleaning up my closet / wardrobe there. And then I'll have my final wardrobe consolidated in one place. I mean, my ultimate goal, I think, is to get to a place where I want to wear every single item of clothing all the time, obviously depending on the season. So I'm going to just keep trying to be minimalistic in my clothing choices. So I guess this is really just the start of that journey. So I will just keep documenting that and you can come along with me. For now, I'm going to be bagging these up. There are a couple piles that I am planning to give to some of my cousins. I have a few cousins that are younger than me who I've been giving hand-me-downs to for years and years and years. And every time I give them a bag of clothes, it seems like it's going to be the last one, but I still have more to give them. So going to separate that out, going to go through this pile again and pack that in a suitcase so I can take that back to Michigan after Thanksgiving, and then check in again for a new video and part 2 of what I guess is now a series of just trying to get my wardrobe together. So with that, I will end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope it was enjoyable, inspiring. Maybe you just had it on in the background while you were doing some cleaning of your own. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.